Hi everyone, just wait for my screen to come up. That's great. Lovely to see you all tonight and welcome to tonight's tips. And it's all about how to quickly and effectively build rapport with anyone, your prospects, your customers, students, anyone you're helping and supporting. Yeah, these can apply to any situation. So if you didn't know me already, my name's Adele Booth and I help people to take their businesses online using attraction marketing and social media strategies. So please do, whenever you're hopping on and you're going through these videos, please ask me questions. Let me know what you are interested in knowing more about and I can point you in the right direction or do a video for you. Okay, so this page is for you and to learn what you need to learn. So you need to guide me, okay? So how to quickly and effectively build a rapport. All right, it's going to be different from person to person, of course it is, and depending on the situation. And to support effectively and build rapport, you must first establish kind of that safe space to do that, to share and talk, So that's kind of number one really, is thinking about how you're communicating, where you're communicating, and have you made that space a safe place to speak about whatever that person's coming to you for. Okay, so a place where they can feel comfortable and they can speak their mind and whatever they choose to say to you. So a place of comfort. And then we must really establish the purpose of the relationship. So is this a new customer? Are they a student? Are they a co-worker? Or whatever, what other relationship they are. So remember always that you have a helping role and you are the one who is going to be listening. You're the nice person, that you're the one that's going to come up with the solutions. And you need to come at a level where they can communicate to you effectively. So you need to be on the same page as them so that you can relate to them. So you're projecting your equal status to them. Okay, and that they are a valued person and appreciated. Okay, they're always valued and appreciated. So if you can project that, that builds that relationship up with that person so that they can tell you whatever they need to tell you. Okay, so establishing that environment first of all, and then you must listen to them. So zip up and just listen to what they have to say and what they're saying and what they're asking of you. Why they've come to you in the first place. So this is the bit you need to be open about. You need to listen. You need to just keep your mouth shut for a little bit, as I say, as you may have heard their excuses time and time again, or you may have heard this problem over and over again. So you don't want to come across all ego and, oh yeah, I've heard this all before. You want to still keep yourself in that helping role and acknowledge that anything that you bring to you, however small that is, it doesn't matter how small or big that problem is. For them, they're struggling with it, and then they're coming to you for help, and a solution. So the person may be struggling, say, to complete a certain task, and they're getting quite frustrated, So they may be saying things like, the kids are playing up, or the kids are sick, or I've been sick, or I have had so many other things going on, X, Y, Z, that I just haven't had time to actually sit down and do anything. Okay, so, we have heard all this before, but you are going to hear it over and over again, and it does happen to us. So we don't want to go into the excuses. We want to listen to what they've got to say, but we don't want to go into it. So we just need to be able to stay on a relatable level. Let me know where you're coming in from tonight. and I'll give you a shout out if you're coming on board. And if you're in the replay, just put hashtag replay and I will give you a shout out. Yeah. Let me know if this is helpful for you too. Yeah. So let's go back to that. So that they may have, had a little bit of verbal diarrhea about the excuses and why they haven't been able to achieve what they wanted to achieve. So just relate to them, yeah, and give them reassurance. Yeah, we all go through difficult stages. And perhaps you could say something like, something in your own life, what's happened in your own life, that it has been hectic for you too, or you remember a time when you felt like that and those things have happened, so that they do feel that reassurance that they're not alone. Also report, so that they get kind of an idea of having, really realistic expectations about this journey. Basically, your business journey, you need realistic expectations. So to have these ups and downs, it's you need to be aware that this is going to happen, and in those times you're going to find it really hard to complete the tasks that you need to complete and keep focused and motivated when there's a lot of stuff going on around you. Yeah, there are going to be times like that, and this is part of the learning process and the complications of life. Yeah, and these are obstacles that we all go through. Yes, and we can get through that. So now we need to look at, because we've kind of given them the reassurance, now we need to look at how we can move that person on, yeah? Because that's why they've come to you. They've come to you for help, and how are you going to move that person on effectively, yeah? And that can only be done by building that rapport initially, okay? So you don't have to come up with the solutions yourself, yeah? So you don't need to be thinking that, they should be doing this, this and this. You need to stand back, because this is a really important part, is that you need to start empowering them. Yeah, you need to start empowering them to take on board what they've just said, to enable them to find their own solutions. Yeah, so as a leader or as a helper, you need to put back, to them, how are you going to solve this problem? Yeah. So something like, you could say something like, what do you need to do to enable you to do X, Y, Z? Yeah. So you're putting it back to them, so they've got a chance to actually look at it. They've got a safe space to look at how they can move themselves on. You're giving them a little bit of time, yeah, and space away from all that, the chaos of life, and you can actually put back to them, so that you're empowering them. You're giving them, you believe in them, you're giving them their confidence back to say, okay, yeah, I can look at this. So we want to make them be more resourceful and think for themselves, yeah. So if they do find it hard to find the solutions, yeah, some solutions, give them a little bit of a direction. Don't give it all to them. Yeah, they know how, they work and what works for them in their lives. So you just got to kind of push them in the right direction, so that they can look at the situation differently, learn from it, and how they can change things for themselves to make this work for them in their lifestyles. Yeah, so I hope you're getting some value from this. Yeah, so building rapport is about, let's go over this again, building rapport is about ensuring that you have a safe place for that person to be listened to. Yeah, you have to establish what the purpose of them, coming to you in the first place is, and ensure that you're providing realistic expectations. Yeah, so and then to move them forward, how are they going to move forward? Is by you empowering them and enabling them to move themselves forward, with a little bit of a nudge from you if they need it, but they should be able to come up with their own solutions themselves. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Any questions, just let me know, yeah? And this is quite a powerful one tonight. But yeah, I shall see you again on Friday. Remember, it's Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, UK time at 7 p.m. And I'm going to be starting to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, probably lunchtime-ish, between 12 and 1 maybe, or 2 in the UK. I'll see you in the future, and keep learning and growing. I wish you all the success in your life and business. Bye for now.